You're watching Election Coverage 2018 from WBONTV.com.
Current city commissioner for Richmond and Richmond native Morgan Eaves is running on the Democratic ticket for 81st District. She came in for a 2-minute sit-down and we spoke about Medicaid expansion, the need to increase funding for education, the drug epidemic, and her belief that a living wage is necessary across Kentucky for those working every day.
I am a Richmond native, born and raised here. I went to college and law school out of state, but when it was time to begin my law practice, I came back here to downtown Richmond and joined in with some family members practicing law. Been back here for quite a while, and I was elected to the City Commission in 2016. And feel like I've had some success there in expanding the budget for Kentucky River Foothills to expand their transportation program locally, and doubling the budget of the Richmond Teen Center, which serves underprivileged youth. The main thing with the drug epidemic is investing in long-term rehabilitation. The legislature in their budget provided money for 2 new prison facilities, but didn't provide any money to build long-term rehabilitation facilities, which are absolutely necessary. And the second part is making sure that we have adequate health coverage for all Kentuckians. Medicaid expansion has helped with that. So making sure that we are budgeting for adequate rehabilitation facilities and also investing in Medicaid expansion is key to fighting the opioid epidemic. 50% of Kentuckians make below $12.50 an hour, and $12.50 an hour is considered, the minimum that you have to make per hour in order to, be able to live a real livable wage. Kentucky needs to raise the minimum wage, absolutely. Madison County, we have a 30% poverty rate, so we are subject to minimum wage. We have a lot of workers that can't make ends meet because we're not putting pressure on employers to provide their employees with a good quality of life. So I'd be in favor of raising the minimum wage. In Madison County, we run on education. EKU and our public school system, together they're our largest employer by far. At EKU, budget cuts have gotten rid of entire programs. We've lost 96 employees, which is money that can go right back into our local economy. And losing a lot of those scholarships surrounding academic programs, academic and athletic programs, means that some students had to choose not to attend college because it just wasn't affordable. And then on the primary and secondary level, we don't have money for textbooks or professional development for teachers. Students at Madison Central are using textbooks that are almost a decade old and bound together by duct tape. That's not educating our way forward in any way, shape, or form. We need to guarantee that our students have adequate resources. You need to vote for your pockets. You need to vote for a candidate that is for comprehensive tax reform, which means valuing citizens over corporations and special interests, and for a candidate that supports strengthening our public education system, which is the economic engine of Madison County. And I'm the only candidate in that race that supports those things. So I would very much appreciate your vote in November.
Stay tuned for all the election coverage at WBONTV.com. I'm Marisa Hempel.